flying again there, Copperhead.
Well, I dropped it down to the low side there, and I thought, well, you probably lost me, so you didn't hear a word I said there earlier.
No, I hear you now. And I heard you up until you said you dropped it to the low side, and then after that it dropped away to nothing because I jumped away. Anyway, I've got my receive amp on right now. I've got the preamp on, and you're over the 6.5 mark a little bit, and you're barefoot, so and you're horizontal, right?
Yeah, barefoot. No, it's not barefoot. It's on the low side, and I am on the horizontal. I'm on the horizontal and on the low side, 45 watts. And I said that I just dawned on me that maybe this antenna's not doing all that bad. Being earlier that I tried that, I built that single driven element, which we know that's got 3 dBs over reference dipole, and I was hitting you 2.5 with that. So from a dipole would be hitting you at 2, and this beam is hitting you 6.5. So from 2 to 6.5, that's not too shabby. That's not too bad.
Well, when we did the 6.5, you were vertically polarized. You're at 4.5 right now, but you're horizontally polarized. So that interpolates to a pretty doggone good signal. I think you're doing really, really well. But yeah, right now with the receive amp off and you being horizontal and me being vertical, you're at 4.5 S units. But considering the fact that you're almost 20 miles away from me, that's pretty darn respectable. So I think you got it working perfectly right now.
I just not swung it. I wasn't pointed at you either. I was pointed over to Texas. Even though I was barefooted on the vertical side, like I was saying, that from a 2 to 6.5, from a reference dipole, which is, I'm hitting you 2 on that, to 6.5, that's not doing too doggone bad. So I guess it's doing okay, but I can get it to do better. Oh well.
Yeah, now you're 5.5 going up peaks of almost 6 depending on what it does, but you're a good solid 5.5 right now. And you're still on the horizontal side, right? Right now?
Yes, as a matter of fact it is. Okay. And that's vertical there.
Well, your 6.5 is now 7. So whatever we measured at 6.5, your vertical now is hitting me at 7, and it sounds real good. Got a lot stronger. So I would say your antenna's working. Everything's doing exactly what it should be doing right now. And I've got it up on Video Gate, by the way. I've got about 3 minutes and 45 seconds of you so far. So you can do some tests with and without the amplifier as well if you'd like. Go ahead and turn the amplifier off, turn it on, try low, medium, and high power, and do that all in the next transmission there, and I'll post this up on YouTube for you, and you can check it out there. 410?
Okay, it is on a vertical side, and it's also on the low side on this thing. That's the low side. That's the barefoot side. Back to the low, and then the high tempo.
10-4. You're going to like it, man. Definitely looks good, sounds good, works well. Beautiful audio, and that motor mouth microphone on that equalizer with that Johnson Messenger 23 is definitely sounding real good for you, man. And you got the pipes to work it, man. You got the awesome voice. Sounds real good. Not very often that simple combination works for people, but I'll tell you what, it sure does work for you. All right, Copperhead. Well, that sounds real nice, man. And I got 4 minutes and 55 seconds so far. I got some time if you want to play games and just see what your antenna does. You can go ahead and spin your antenna from one direction to the other and announce what you're doing as you do it, so you can see what kind of effect your antenna has on my end. So go ahead and do that if you'd like. Just leave it on low power and swing it around different directions and see what it does.
Well, if I swung it to the north side, you'd lose me.
Hey, man, you're up on Roswell, New Mexico.
Vertical side and low side on the Texas. And it's swinging. That's east right there. And if I get to the north side, you'll probably lose me. So I'll just stop at the north side. Okay, right there's east, and coming back toward you is right about there, I think.
Wow. Yeah, you dropped down to nothing, man. There was a point where you were down at nothing, but I could still kind of hear what you were saying, but you were pretty much nothing, all the way to 0. And then you eased back up all the way back up to 7 again. So, yeah, it's definitely working. You're going to get a kick out of that, Copperhead. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video gate. I heard a little green man out there around Roswell, New Mexico. He's up in there at the beginning of that test. But he didn't get away at you or anything, but I heard him up in there pretty good. So, hello, little green man out there, 1-5 around Roswell, New Mexico. Radio station Motormouth Mall, the voice of the Central Coast of California, got down.
Motormouth didn't mean to step on nobody's feet out there for sure. A little green man in New Mexico just wanted to wave his hand at everybody on the west side. 1-5 got down.
Hey, no pain, no strain, man. Just doing a test with a local. I got a friend of mine out there almost 20 miles away from me, and he built a big old 5-element quad. And he was running his test there to see what it did when he turned that quad around. And it did exactly what we thought it was supposed to do, no doubt about it. Little green man, Roswell, New Mexico. Have a happy Independence Day tomorrow, man, and keep all your fingers in the right place, man. Motormouth Mall, Central Coast of Cali, got down.
Motormouth, appreciate it. You do the same. Happy 4th out there on the west side. Sound good on this end as always. 1-5 New Mexico. I'll see you. Bye.
410 there, 1-5. Hey, by the way, you're up on this video gate. I haven't stopped it yet, so you're going to be at the tail end of this one. I'm going to label it Copperhead and 1-5, New Mexico. Actually, I'll label it Copperhead and a little green man there. 410?
Okay, man, you wave your hand at Copperhead for me. I appreciate it. Little green man is gone.
I'll let him say hello to you directly. Motormouth Mall, back out.
Hey, little green man, this is the Copperhead on a little bit of 45 watts, 10 volt.
Hey, little green man, did you hear Copperhead?
No, man, I got some pretty weird conditions coming and going. I didn't hear him.
Okay, well, we'll try that right there. A little green man, that Copperhead back to you.
410, I got you then, man. That was loud and proud over here in New Mexico for sure.
10-4. All right. Well, what kind of signal is it this thing doing to you there? What kind of a signal is this thing doing to you there compared to what Motormouth's doing there? Go ahead.
You bye.
Hey, little green man, you keyed up while he was keyed up. Copperhead was asking you, what kind of signal does he have on you versus me there, Break?
Oh, you pegging my needle, and he's about 3.
3, huh? I'll be darned. Okay.
Switch polarity there, Copperhead.
Okay, that's the vertical, and that's the horizontal side right there.
Hello, radio man. Little green man waved his hand and got
that vertical side right there.
Get your mind off radio, man. Hey, little green man. Get your mind off radio, man. Copperhead switched to the other polarization on his antenna. See if you can hear him now there, Break.
Okay, well, I'll try it one more time there. That's a vertical side there.